G'day, g'day. Here we are, day 3, Saturday, March Madness. Time change overnight for me. Went back an hour, so I screwed up the time on this. So let's dive in, check out the game. It's already started. See where this line was. 12, still around 10. All right, so live action's pretty balanced, but I'm seeing some master money. Just give me the live stuff. And they got down to 7.5, 9, 9.5, 10, a little bit of 11. So, okay, as the line drops, they head for some Michigan action. Just get the pre-game charts up. All right, shit ton of money on this game. Maybe I'll try and get into a rhythm as these games are about to go, double check them, but let's go through them today. So this is pre-game money only. Michigan, St. Louis, 56% of the money on Michigan. 87% of the master money on Michigan. Wasn't a big amount, but they kind of come in. Let me look, pre-game only, minus 11.5. So I guess that's as the number was going down, they came back in at the 7.5, 8, whatnot. You know what I have to do? Let me just bring this up. Let's start doing some of this stuff a little differently. ESPN. Yay. Some real life basketball. All right, so 7 minutes left in the first half. Michigan just scored again, so they're up by 7. Let me check this updated. Now it's at 12.5, 13.5. Okay. So the faith has been in Michigan taking care of this one, even when it was a little bit closer than it needed to be. Play by play. Let's have a quick look at this. Up by 4, up by 1, by 3, up by 2, up by 1, up by 3. It misses. They were down. Okay, down by 4, down by 3. All right. So now they're up by 9. This is looking as 13.5 right now, and they're getting into their groove by the look of it. So Michigan money came, the line dropped a bit. Looks like the players, especially the Masters, had faith in it, getting back to where it needed to be. Trusted the line at the beginning and got in it. You just confirm that again. Got in at some 7.5, 9, 9.5, 10. Now it looks like they're laying 10.5, laying the 11. No one's come in at this current number. All right, let's go to the next games. So Louisville, Michigan State, looking at 64% of the money. Data play straight off the bat. Here we go. 64% of the money's on Michigan. 86% of the master money is on Louisville. That's the one. The line got bet down the other day from like 7, 6.5 down to 4. It landed on the floor. Landed on the 4 with the player that was out. So there's strong money coming on this one as well. And I think from memory, the Masters came in at that -4, which obviously pushed. So we're sitting at 5. And the master money is strong at the 5, a little bit of 5.5, even a tap at 4.5, and then some action back the other way at 4.5 and 4. So looking Louisville today. Lewis 3 come back. Nothing on the total worth noting. Money line heavy Michigan State from the Rex. Yeah. All right, so go Louisville. Strong one there. TCU Duke. 61% of the money is Duke. 76% of the master money Duke. Looking like they played 10.5, 11.5, 12, and then there was a bit of buyback at the +12. Just checking who it is. Yeah, strong players. Total is 67% on the over, 86% of the master money on the over. Masters hitting over 38.5, 39.5, bit at 40, a little bit of buyback under 39. And the money line like 90% on the favorite there. Illinois Commonwealth, 68% of the money on Illinois. Holy shit. 98% of the master money on Illinois. Let me see what this is at. 10.5, 10, a little bit of 9.5. There's dribs and drabs on the other side, but there's nothing. So guessing the house is going to need VA com. Check later on. Total well balanced, master chart and overall. Really well balanced total there. Nebraska Vanderbilt. 54% of the money Nebraska. 84% of the master money Nebraska. +2, a little bit of +2.5. But yeah, they're all over Nebraska there, so gonna need Vanderbilt there, as of it is right now. A&M in Houston, looking at 63% of the money Houston, 61% of the master money, but it's not a lot. And it's at -10.5. We've got a spray of opposition there at 11, 10.5, a little bit of 10. Total, not a lot of money, but 67% on the over, 100% of the master money. That was over 142. Line sits currently at 143, 143.5. I keep a closer eye on this one because this money line on Houston, we're looking at 86% and 89% of the master money is on A&M. Looking at the prices they took here, 509, 512, 570. This one could end up being popular later on. So let me take a look at that. Check out during the day. Arkansas High Point, good old High Point. Didn't know where they were a week ago. 71% of the money's on Arkansas, 64% of the master money's on Arkansas. Looking at 11, 11.5, and then the +11.5 is where the other side action's coming from. Pretty strong too. Yeah, it was round even money, so that's where it's sitting at 12 right now. Total is 91% on the over, 99% of the master money on the over. Over 69, 69.5 there, sitting at 170, 170.5 right now. And then Gonzaga, Texas. 54% of the money's Gonzaga. However, we're looking at 87% of the master money's Gonzaga. These things just coming in here. Bit at 5.5, chunk at 6. Currently sitting at 6.5. A little bit of buyback at the 6.5 there. Not a lot on the total there worth noting. On the money line, so we're currently sitting at 61% Gonzaga, 100% Texas, to around 250, mid 200s. So come back and take a look at that later. So what are we looking here? 8-point game currently with Michigan. Let me see how the live action's sitting right now. Still pretty well balanced there with the master. The master money hasn't altered at all. Bit on the money line there. Where'd they come in? Just wreck money. No master action. First halves. Let me go back and check the first halves of the other games. Pre-game. See if anything stands out. Louisville first half, possibly. Let me set some alarms and keep track of these games today and see what I can come back with. Nebraska heavy again. First half action. All right, so that looks about it for today, and I shall be back and give some updates as we go during the day. But right now, data play definitely standing out and getting stronger is Louisville. Cheers. Catch you soon.